Hi, thanks so much for being here. My name is Josette Leblanc. This is an eclipse season energy and astrology reading. So the eclipse is on March 25th and April 8th. In between that is eclipse season. The reading you're going to see is also relevant to Aries season, which just started on April 19th, 2024. And this video is part of a video that I recorded for the members of my Eclipse Season Guiding Circle in Intuition Immersion School. You can see in the video, I'm really excited about the reading because this is the magic of readings. You never know what's going to happen. I choose a card from the Megan Watterson deck, the Divine Feminine Oracle. I chose this card before the video. I chose it because I was doing energy work for the circle, and I felt called to pull a card from this deck to see what spirit guide wanted to be with us. And by the way, if you're interested in joining the Eclipse Season Guiding Circle, you can still join. You have this whole period to join. And actually, there's more to it, to this guiding circle. There's a year membership. You can learn all about that in the description below. So I picked this card for the energy work. And after the energy work, I did a video to explain the energy of eclipse season. And so I picked this card. I didn't really know much about Sekhmet. And as I was reading the energy of this card, it was mind-blowing how relevant it is to this time, to the energy of this period. And this is why I'm sharing it with you, because it is relevant to you too. It is relevant to all light workers, and it's such an important message, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And so I was flipping through the cards as I do, and it's interesting. I have a habit of doing this. I'll look at the last card. So the deck is like this, and then I'll look at the last card, and I'm just like, I wonder, like, I have the fleeting thought, I wonder if that's going to be the card that comes up. So today, the card was Sekhmet at the bottom of the card, Sekhmet, okay? At the bottom of the deck. So I'm flipping and flipping and flipping, like shuffling. And of course, our card flies out, and it's Sekhmet, okay? And this, I haven't worked a lot with Sekhmet. I work mostly with Isis, Mary Magdalene, Mercury. But this is so perfect for the Aries energy we're in. This is Aries season. The sun is in Aries now. Mercury's in Aries. Chiron is in Aries. We are going to be experiencing the Aries new moon solar eclipse on April 8th. But we're swirling with Aries energy. So listen to this. Sekhmet, the Red Lady. I am pure strength. I honor my anger by giving a voice to it. Now, anger, this is Mars energy. The ruler of Aries is Mars. Okay, so Aries has this very passionate, fiery energy to it. And it comes through sometimes as anger, right? Anger is just passion, right? As long as it's channeled, it's an amazing creation. It's an amazing force of creation. So I want to read who Sekhmet, the energy of Sekhmet here. Sekhmet represents the sacred rage that keeps us protected and reminds us the world of the pure strength of female power. Sekhmet is an Egyptian warrior goddess depicted with the head of a lioness and the body of a woman. The lion was considered the fiercest hunter in Egypt and a sign of protection. She is the daughter of the sun god Ra, sun god, okay? Aries energy. I mean, sun is also connected. I've talked about Mars. This is also solar energy because of the fire. The red solar disk that she wears indicates she is a solar deity. She is known as the powerful one, the Red Lady, she who mauls, and the one before whom evil trembles. The ancient Egyptians held rituals at the end of war and at the beginning of each new year to tame the wrath of Sekhmet. Very interesting that Aries is the astrological new year. They would play music, drink beer that was dyed with pomegranate juice, and dress all the Sekhmet statues in red. It was believed that the inebriation would lull the goddess into a stupor and end her destruction. Sekhmet was a powerful guardian and protector of the pharaoh. She was called on during times of war and considered to be a goddess of divine retribution. Okay, and look at her. This is the meditation, and I suggest this, if you want, to feel into this when you're setting your intentions. Okay, write this down if you feel like it's going to help you remember. Where can I create loving boundaries in my life? Where can I create loving boundaries in my life? So I'm smiling because the Libra eclipse that is happening on March 25th. Libra, if you've read anything I've written about Libra, this energy, Libra is about creating balance, bringing balance to relationships. Libra wants to bring harmony in relationships. Sometimes to the detriment of the person because they get trapped in people-pleasing, martyrdom. They're giving away their energy in ways that they're not supposed to. This might be you right now, right? So this means there are weak boundaries, right? You're maybe have a hard time saying no because you're afraid it's going to cause a problem in your relationship. You're afraid that you're going to lose someone. You're afraid that you're going to not belong to the community you're part of. There's all these fears. And so you're not creating the boundaries that would nourish your heart. You're not letting yourself shine through because you're letting someone else's agenda, mission shine through. You're believing that is more important, or that the relationship is more important. You're losing yourself in there. And so it could also be that you're holding back anger. You're holding back anger that you have in these relationships in order to keep the peace. So much anger is held back because we do not want to rock the boat. And this is not the time for that. This eclipse season, you're going to have slip-ups with your tongue, and this is all in service of your highest good, why you incarnated here at this moment. And Sekhmet is here to remind you of that. Clearly. Yes. Okay, I'm going to read also. This is a deck by Megan Watterson, who has done a lot of research on Mary Magdalene. If you have questions about Mary Magdalene, I have a lot to say there. This is what she wrote. When your soul selects this card, holy rage, sacred anger, and positive aggression, these states of being are crucial aspects of the divine feminine. It's the female power that ends war, that brings home missing children, that seeks justice for the earth, and for those who can't defend themselves. At the time of this, so much injustice is happening in the world. This is why you're here. I know it. This is why you're here. In Gaza, in the Congo, in so many places, Syria, Ukraine, just in general. I don't watch the news a ton, but like I do this work because I feel the pain. I feel the energy. And so this is it. Seeks justice for the earth and for those who can't defend themselves. This is also justice. Libra is about justice. Libra wants balance for justice. This is something else. The brilliant artist and mystic William Blake relates that the voice of honest indignation is the voice of God. The feminine has far too long been disassociated from rage and anger. If we can't embody the fiery emotion of anger, it often festers or expresses itself in subversive, manipulative ways, or it leaves us anxious and frustrated. Positive aggression, acting with love on behalf of what breaks our heart or enrages us, is what allows us to become agents of change, to better our lives and the world around us. Sekhmet wants us to come face to face with our true strength. Power doesn't come from passive-aggressive behaviors, which also in martyr energy, definitely passive-aggressive energy. I've experienced it. I've been a martyr. I've been around martyrs. And I also highly recommend Leilani Manulu speaks a lot about the martyr wound. And she's doing, if you're watching this before the 27th of March, she's doing an Earth Angel activation around the martyr wound. Power doesn't come from passive-aggressive behaviors. We don't have to fear expressing our anger directly to an institution or a person who is acting. We don't have to fear expressing our anger directly to an institution or person who is acting unjustly. Sekhmet wants us to see that anger is an essential emotion, and Sekhmet is the sacred call to move that anger from pure emotion into conscious action. Mercury in Aries, okay? She wants us to act with conviction and from love. She wants us to create the healthy boundaries we need to so we aren't injured again and again. The energy work I just did cleared some of those cords, and you'll see. Or so that we can free ourselves from destructive patterns, it's time to end. We have a divine right to draw a sacred circle around us at all times. In the activation that you are going to witness, you are going to see we are in that sacred circle. It's powerful. The protection we invoke for ourselves and others helps move us from healing helpless to taking loving action. And this is why we're here. This is what you signed up for in this eclipse circle. It's so powerful. Okay, so that's Sekhmet. I don't want to take too long. The next one who is going to help you create your intentions today is Thekla. Now, look at this. This was not planned. Again, look at the lioness, the lion energy. Lion energy is coming through. To me, this is also an indication. It's pointing to the Lionsgate portal, which will be on August 8th. And if you have signed up for any of the Discern programs, you're already locked into that. This is a nod to that energy. And the lioness absolutely came through in the shielding and activation and energy work that I did before this. Thekla. So good. You can't make this up. Sorry to leave you hanging in that reading. If you want to see the whole reading, you can join the Eclipse Season Guiding Circle. I'll leave the link in the description below. You can also get the Eclipse Season Guiding Circle as part of the Discern membership at Intuition Immersion School. There are 3 different paths in the Discern membership. There's the Trailblazer path, the Visionary path, and the Lightseer path. All those 3 paths include the Eclipse Season Guiding Circle and the Lionsgate activation that I mentioned in this reading as well. Again, you can find all the details in the description below. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And thanks so much for being here today.